time?
I was resting.
3 days?
It's amazing how time flies, huh?
Did you find Ed, Michelle?
I arranged for dinner. Are you hungry?
God. You're always thinking of me, aren't you?
I was gonna ask if you wanted company, but I guess you don't, so...
No, stay. It's not like I have any options, is it?
No.
So, you got me. You won. I'm all locked up, I'm tired, and I'm hungry, and might as well make the best of it, huh?
Might as well dress for the occasion, too, huh? I mean, if you're up to it.
Right. Yeah, I'll change. Right away.
Good.
Listen, at least let me break the news to my family.
You know, I think I'm going to tell him. I mean, it is the boss's job to keep her employees informed. Isn't that right, Roxy? Come here, honey. Come on. Oh, yours come to Mama.
Well, this is going to be ugly.
Well, I appreciate this, Governor. And thank you so much for understanding.
Do you mind? It seems to help a bit with the pain.
I don't mind.
Are you ever tempted?
To have a drink? Oh, just every day.
Now?
Yeah, I remember what it's like to hold it in my hand. Smell it before I take a sip. And the taste of it on my tongue. And what it feels like when I swallow it.
You miss it?
I miss all of it. And that's even before the buzz. That blessed sense that things aren't as bad as they seem.
I admire you. Your resolve. How do you keep from drinking?
I remember what I did before, and I pray.
Never even a sip.
Oh, it's not ever about just a sip. I have to have it all then. So what about you? No addictions, no vices?
Not really.
Come on. You know all about me. What is your drug of choice? Your demon?
I don't know. Violence, maybe. At least that's what some people would say, I suppose.
Would they be right?
What do you do when the temptation's too strong?
It's not a complete tragedy. I've had to find other sensual experiences.
Like what?
Oh, you know, like food.
Oh, really? Then why does my daughter have to leave home to get better?
She'll come around, Cassie. She will. She needs you.
To make her life worse, that's what she...
No, Cassie, no. Tammy was seduced and humiliated by her own cousin. That's not her fault. It's certainly not yours.
No, but I have to deal with it now. Tammy's my daughter.
Nurse is certainly going to squeal.
Some criminal mastermind you turned out to be.
Come on, secrets like this never stay secret. You know that. Nobody knows it better than I do. But you don't seem very shocked that I saw you.
That's because I saw you, too.
Oh.
So, we knew I had a meeting with Philip the night he was killed. I guess you were headed to the same place, too.
Yes, I was going to try to talk some sense into him about these children. But I never made it in. Which means that I don't know if Philip was alive when you left.
Ditto. What do you want?
I would simply like to come to some understanding.
Well, that covers a multitude of sins.
They will find out. They will find out that I was out of my cell in a company, but they don't necessarily know where I went. Maybe they won't find out you were even there. But if they do, I will be your alibi, and you will be mine. How's that for an understanding?
So, you tell me you have no family, no friends, no woman in your life, and you've spent the last year taking care of your father. Must have been hard on you.
Actually, it was the one thing in my life that made any sense.
But then you lost him. And now you have to deal with the most terrifying thing. And you're all alone.
That's where this comes in.
I feel closeness to my dad here. Okay, that is just weird. Well, my dad wanted it. I'm not going to let him down, all right? I'm going to keep up with what he started.
Now, see, that right there is going to make people very nervous, Lizzie.
Or angry. Coop, what is going on here? Well, before my dad died, he bought company from Buzz Fair and Square, and I want that to mean something, all right, Marina?
Elizabeth, is there a problem here?
No, Granddad, I'm just dealing with employee issues, you know.
Yeah, like why my grandfather would want to sell this place. A place he loves to anyone, let alone a Spaulding.
Rena, he did it for you and young Henry here.
What?
Let me tell you something. Never underestimate what a man will do for his children and his grandchildren.
Yeah, like my dad.
Okay, well, I've got news for you, okay? Coop and me, my dad and Aunt Harley, selling company is the last thing any of us would want.
Yeah, and if your father was the buyer, the last thing he'd want to do is have this place standing. He'd probably tear this joint down.
Then why would he give it to me? What, so I could have some vacant lot to play with? I don't think so.
Nor do I.
You know, you were with me and my dad when it came to the end.
Coop saved you from him.
My dad was sick, all right? And even so, he still loved me. That's why he wanted me out of Springfield, because he knew it was right for me. So all I can do is honor his memories and what he wanted.
For you to run our restaurant.
My restaurant, and yes, I am going to run it. I let him down when it meant the most, and I'm not going to do it again.
Elizabeth, your father would be very proud of you right now.
See, Philip had me taken down to the docks, and I was understanding he was making arrangements for me to be released. However, he informed me I was not about to be free. He was going to have me transferred from the local prison system into another system where I would eventually just get lost.
Sounds like Philip thought you'd betrayed him.
Oh, yeah, he thought I'd turn Lizzie against him.
Any truth to that?
Oh, Lord, I love that girl. She was about to be victimized by Philip's illness, same as everybody else.
So you were trying to protect her?
Well, yes. But to Philip, that's a knife in his back. I mean, he thought he was trying to protect her. Well, thank God for Alan. I mean, he saved me. Saved me for some punishment, at least for a while. But Buzz, I just can't take this anymore. I can't take it. I can't take it. It's cold steel cops, the prying eyes, that's endless, I mean empty hours.
Honey. I'm sorry. I can't be your alibi.
Why? Why not?
Because I don't think you got out of your cell to talk sense into Philip that night. I think you killed him.
That's interesting. Because I think maybe you killed him. Come on, Bud.
You know my history. Stands to reason you'd give it a whirl, just to get my attention.
Is it working?
I'm not sure yet.
Pulling out all the stops, aren't you? Huh. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that I am enjoying your company. But Holly, right now, I have bigger fish to fry than you.
Go through.
Well, see, I guess it did, because according to his will, I own it now. And I know how much you love this place, Buzz. I really do. So I was hoping you would stay on under me. What do you say?
Come on, Edmund. Why isn't she home? Can you tell me that? Why? I mean, at this rate, she's not even going to be home for Christmas.
First holidays first, please. Let's start with Thanksgiving.
What I do, you're wasting. Playing me. Making me think that you care.
But I do care.
Only about getting out that door.
That was before, but then I surprised myself.
You did?
What are you gonna do?
Really?
What are you? No! No! Ow! No! No!
Dinner's over, Holly. Everything's over.
Oh, where are you going?
Wherever I have to. I can't sit around here and wait and get sicker and weaker every day. I have to go. I have to leave.
But for how long are you gonna
I
go?
don't know. A couple days.
But what if you don't get back?
Oh, my. You sound like the heartbroken lover.
Please don't go.
Here. Satellite radio transceiver. It only works if I call you, so we'll keep in touch.
Are you letting me out?
The paperwork is being processed as we speak.
Oh, how?
Well, I've been speaking with the governor. He understands the toll that Philip's death has played on our family, and he feels very strongly that you have paid your debt to society. So he's given you a full pardon.
It's a miracle. Oh, Alan, it's a miracle.
No, Alexandra, it's not a miracle. It's my doing. Now, I want you to tell me one thing. What was going on between you and Buzz right now? And don't say nothing.
Oh. Come on, that's just a continuous skirmish between the Spauldings and the Coopers. That's
Yes, but
all.
it ended with the word okay.
Well, Buzz just said he's willing to, make a truce for the moment.
A truce? Or was it a deal?
Okay, what are you suggesting?
Alexandra, I worked very hard to get you released from this jail. Because our family needs to be together to ensure that Philip's name and reputation in this community is never forgotten.
Here, here. I feel exactly the same way you do.
Do you? Then you must never go against the best interest for this family. And don't get in the way of justice for me or for Philip. Do you understand? Because remember, I got you your freedom, and I can take it away like that.
Ah.
Now, let's go home.
Would you excuse us? What are you doing here?
I'm free, Buzz. Free. I'm never going back to that prison ever again. Ever.
Neither one of us are going to have to go to prison. Hello, Mrs. Winslow.
Hi.
I thought I'd come by because, well, you see, I just dropped the charges on this punk who was caught shoplifting, and his grandmother was so grateful, she baked me a pie. Only problem is I can't stand pumpkin, and besides, it might be misconstrued as a bribe, so, you want it?
Sure. Philip's murder.
Oh, hey. Happy Turkey Day, everybody.
Speak for yourself.
Gus, I'm worried about your father.
Yeah, me too.
You know, he seems to be reverting back to his old self, very vengeful, vindictive, and dangerous.
Well, good. He's picking right up where Philip left off.
Yes, well, maybe you can get through to him. He still trusts you.
Yeah. What did you do that was so terrible, Tammy? I slept with my own cousin. I practically threw myself at him. And did you know that that creep was your cousin at the time? No. But he did. He purposely deceived you. And do not let him succeed and keep on hurting you. And do not let him keep you from your family, no matter how angry he is at his.
Oh, it looks lovely. It's fine.
No,
sweetie.
Mom, it has to be perfect, okay?
Sweetie, no matter how hard we try, nothing is going to be perfect today because your father's not here. We just have to try to get through it together.
No.
Honey, we all feel guilt and have things to make up for.
It's ruined. I gotta start all over again.
I am really worried about her, Beth.
Yeah.
So am I. Well, I know we're both worried about the way she's taking her father's death, but I'm really worried about something else. I think there's a possibility that she's the one.
She's the one what? That killed Philip? Mom! Lizzie loved Philip. She adored him.
I know she adored him, but she was also terrified of him when he abducted her. I'm just saying that I am terrified. It is a possibility, isn't it?
You know, Gus, I think you're right. I'm not very good company tonight. Perhaps you should all have Thanksgiving dinner without me.
Come on now. Stop feeling sorry for yourself.
She's at the hospital. It's emergency.
Is that the truth, or is that your cover story?
Why are you so obsessed with the truth? What is it about the truth that you're so
I'm
obsessed
not.
with?
I know that you guys are.
I'm not going to miss
violent
Thanksgiving dinner with my wife because we got in a fight.
Okay. We'll leave it at that.
Okay, good.
Dinah not picking up?
No.
Well, that's okay. I'm sure she'll have a wonderful day.
Like she's my daughter. It's not unreasonable for me to want to say happy Thanksgiving to her.
Can I have everybody's attention? I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm starving.
Hey, I second that.
So let's sit. Time for dinner.
Yes. Two handsome men.
Why don't you say it? You were at his place.
All right. I'm not very, I don't know the prayers thing, you know. But my other dad used to have a tradition, and I used to do it when I was a kid, and it meant a lot to me. Maybe I could share it with our family. Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesty, above the fruited plain. America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. You happen to be stuck with me. I promise you when we get back, we will have our celebration. Okay?
When we get back. Hey, Bill. It's your sister calling you all the way from Springfield. Pick up. Pick up. Okay, well, I hope that you're having fun with Olivia and Emma
down there across the creek. But I'm on my way to a dinner party downtown. Interesting guest list, should be fabulous. But I wanted to wish you happy Thanksgiving and let you know you're in my thoughts. Okay? And I hope you're having a wonderful holiday as I am. Okay, love you. Gotta go. Bye.
Can I have your attention? Can I have your attention, everybody?
Sure.
It's a sort of a Cooper family tradition this time of the meal to go around the table on Thanksgiving, and each person says what he or she is thankful for. So I'll start. Number one, I'm thankful that my ticker's still ticking and I'm still kicking. I'm thankful that Frank was reinstated in the police force, and I'm so thankful that Zach and Jude and all the other kids came home safe and sound. I am thankful that my son came back to Springfield so I could see what he looks like.
Grandpa, you gonna save some gratitude for the rest of us?
Oh, and I'm so thankful for Marina for being so indulgent with her old grandfather.
Okay, who's next?
Danny.
Okay.
Let's stand up.
I'm standing. Well, I'm grateful for my son, Robbie, and for all the years that I have to look forward to watching him grow up.
Harley?
I'm with Danny. I think I'm most grateful for my children. And I'm grateful for this great big mess of a family. Love you guys. And I'm grateful that after everything we've been through lately, we are still standing. Cool?
Okay. Well, I will tell you all what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful that I don't have to look at a single Spaulding today.
You know, this is Thanksgiving, and there is a family out there that's still grieving. You might try to show just a little compassion.
Well, I'm sorry, Rick, but I seem to be all out of compassion. Look, I understand that Philip was your best friend, but we can't sit here and pretend that he did nothing but bring hell to this family this year.
I'm not going to sit here and listen to your trash about my best friend. Thanks. Hey, Rick, please stay.
Rick,
you know, Coop,
what'd I do?
All right, I'm gonna go after.
Blake, you know what? He needs to come to terms with this in his own way, okay?
Blake, you're up.
All right. I'm thankful for my children and my husband. And I'm thankful for my brother, who came to town and gave me comfort when I lost my father. I'm thankful for my mother, wherever she is, tonight. I do wish she were here. Although I am thankful that there is one particular person that is not.
Okay, I think it's my turn. I am thankful, like Danny, that this is a country where people can get a second chance.
You know what, guys? Why don't we just keep this topic, you know, off limits for tonight, okay?
I'd like that. Excuse me.
Whatever that is.
Dinah?
Daddy. Hi. I wanted to wish you happy Thanksgiving.
Well, happy Thanksgiving to you, too, honey. I wish there's some way you could be with us.
Me too. But I am actually at a fabulous dinner party. Everyone's really nice.
Well, good for you. I'm happy for you. Listen, Dinah, I've been working on that restraining order against you and to get it dropped, you know, and the second that I do...
You know what, Dad? I can't hear you. It's, super noisy in here, so I'm gonna call you tomorrow, okay? Happy Thanksgiving. I love you.
And I give thanks to Dinah Marlar, because next to her, I feel like a lucky guy.
Who hasn't gone yet?
Frank.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, all right. Well, Frank.
I'm very grateful for my family.
Danny, grab a tissue. He's the corny Cooper.
Yes, I am. And I'm very proud of it. No, I love you guys. I'm very grateful for my family, and I'm very grateful to get my job back, and, well, because I made a very big mistake this year. And my family stood by me. And my sister took me in, And you guys never gave up on me.
And we never will.
But I'm going to make things better. I know things are a little crazy right now and a little confusing, but I promise you, I will find the person who killed Philip. No matter who it is and how long it takes.
Sometimes hard to find a reason good enough. I'll stand beside you, never leave through it all.
I want you to pick another hangout in this town. This is the only place I like to go and have fun, and I know it's not big enough for the two of us.
Hey.
Oh, yourself. How's your night going?
It's actually pretty quiet so far.
You finishing up on some paperwork?
Yeah, just writing a couple of notes, that's all.
Dr. Bauer,
Yeah.
can you sign these release papers?
Sure, Mary. Let me make sure everything's in order here. Well, that sure isn't like you.
I'm sorry.
It's no problem. I would have let you read it, Val.
Honey, I don't think you should give this to Jude. Let me read it out loud for you so you can hear how it sounds, okay? Dear Jude, you're going to hear some bad things from other people about your Uncle Philip, about why he took you away from me and your mother for a few days. I want you to understand that your uncle thought he was protecting you. He loved you very much. He was an amazing man and my best friend. Rick, by the time Jude is old enough to read this and understand it, he's going to be old enough to understand the truth about Philip. And as his father, you owe him the truth, not some fairy tale.
Hi.
So, how's the jet setter?
I come bearing gifts, if you'll ask me in.
How was Paris?
Wonderful. I've never seen Mara so happy. It was good to see her. Good for all of us.
So, did you tell her?
About Jonathan? Oh, yeah. She was stunned for a lot of reasons. I think it's just going to take some time for it to sink in.
Yeah, for all of us.
So, how was Thanksgiving?
I missed you.
I missed you too.
Well, you could have fooled me. Because it was Thanksgiving, and you couldn't decide who to spend it with, Jonathan or us. So you skipped town.
Got lost. How was Turkey Day?
It was warm and cozy. Thanks.
It's not my fault, Reva. Found out what a phony you are. Your blood gave you away. You want to know how my day was? Sure you do. Cross Creek with all the trimmings. Real American Gothic.
No way.
You're on the family hit list, not me. Uncle Bill and Aunt Olivia welcomed me with open arms.
I didn't cause this, if that's what you're thinking.
I wasn't.
Sebastian, you're gonna be okay.
Thanks to you, Donna.
I'm not as bad as everybody thinks I am. Open up your eyes, sweetie. Open up your eyes. Can you see me? Good.
Just some crud from a bunch of people that hated him toward the end.
They hated him for good reason. He did some terrible things to the Coopers and to a lot of other people.
You know what? He was ill. He was in desperate need of some help.
That's not how a lot of people see
honey,
it.
I'm trying to tell you that I miss him, and you're just not listening to me. I woke up this morning, and I was reading this article in the newspaper, and I thought it was pretty funny. So I picked up the phone, and I was halfway through dialing his number. I just remembered that he was gone.
Honey, you were always so loyal to Philip. He really was lucky to have you as a friend.
And what's going on with you? Why are you making loyalty sound like such a bad thing?
I know how much you're hurting, honey, but I can't forgive Philip for taking those children away from their mother and terrorizing Jude.
Jude is fine. He's fine.
Oh,
And you know what? Philip did not terrorize my son. And I'm going to make sure that my little boy understands how much Philip loved him. And you know what? I'm sorry, if you don't understand that, that's fine. See you back at the house.
Mel, is something wrong? Oh, Rick and I are just having a bad day.
Well, I'm here to see Rick. Is there something I can do to help?
Oh, no, it's a family thing. Thanks anyway, we'll be fine. Take care, Beth. So what'd you get Jonathan?
Gifts, presents, French presents.
Some unpasteurized cheese that's been sitting out in the sun too long?
He's a kid, Cassie.
So's Tammy. And I will never forgive him for what he did to her.
I understand that. And I don't think I can ever forgive him either. But I'm still his mother. And I abandoned him once, at least that's the way he sees it, and I can't do that to him again. And if I can help him so that he stops hurting people...
He is playing on your guilt, Riva. And he's keeping you away from your family.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Thanksgiving's come and gone. What's going to happen at Christmas? Are you and Jonathan and me and Tammy, we're going to sit around a Christmas tree and open presents together?
We'll work it out.
I need you. My family needs you.
And I will be here for you. I promise. So how was Thanksgiving? Was Tammy here?
Yeah, she came, she ate, and then she left.
Why?
Because she's confused. And she's angry. Her self-esteem is shattered. Her trust level is less than 0, and it is because of Jonathan. And if you cared about her, you would tell him to leave Springfield now.
Well, I can't do that.
She is terrified of seeing him again.
And she will see him again, sooner or later. In fact, I'm surprised they haven't run into each other by now. He's living at the Beacon.
What?
I thought you knew. Olivia arranged a room for him there.
You can't be serious. He's staying there?
Yes, but he's paying for it himself. He cashed in on his trust fund.
Well, great. He's rich. Now he can spend all day long making people's lives miserable.
That's not fair, Cassie.
Riva, how many people does he have to hurt before you realize he's a lost cause?
Look, he's trying to turn his life around. And I'm starting to realize what's an act with Jonathan and what's real. And I'm hoping that I can get through to him in those moments when his guard is down.
I understand why you're doing this. I just don't want to see you get hurt.
Well, you know me, I bounce back. Come on. Let's open your present.
So you think it's too late for us to celebrate Thanksgiving?
It's never too late.
Good. And let's go to Towers, where you can buy me a drink and tell me all about Paris.
Oh, you are so on.
You know, it's been hard. It's been difficult, and this whole thing with Philip and everything.
It must be hard for her to see you in so much pain.
Well, the truth is, Beth, she wants me just to move on and put Philip in the past.
What? Well,
Yeah.
it hasn't been that long.
I know, exactly. But, you know, she has issues with Philip, you know.
Didn't we all?
Yeah, but it's different with us, right?
You're right.
But
You're right.
the thing is, she's always been so incredibly supportive to me, Beth. Through everything, my surgery, all the stuff with my father and my little sister. I guess I was expecting her to understand how brutally difficult this has been for me, you know, to lose my best friend. And, you know, and she has, to some extent. I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore.
You know, maybe this will help. It's a book on grieving that my mom gave me, and I thought you might like it.
Did it help you?
No.
Oh, good. Well, if it didn't help you, it's a must-read then, right?
We'll get through this, you know? Somehow, we have to. We have kids depending on us.
I just pray that when the police find the person who did this, Beth, I can get some closure with this.
Please.
Hey, what do we got?
Collapsed in the street, Dr. Bauer.
Stop breathing according to the woman who gave him CPR.
Name's Sebastian Hulce. Trauma room 2.
I don't need
Go,
to
let's
be...
move it.
Watch out, watch out.
Ruin her life.
I'm just looking for the family I always wanted. You can understand that.
Drop the act. I know you. It's me. You can't love anyone.
Flying to Paris. Finding Mara, maybe.
No!
Without
You
telling
leave
her who I-
Mara alone.
Well, what should I do about Mom, huh? Should I steal Josh's money? Should I rescue him from bankruptcy?
You leave them alone, too.
Whoa, what are you doing, Sandy?
Sandy!
Are you
Sandy,
trying to
Sandy,
kill me?
Stop it! Hey! Stop it! Sandy, stop it! Get away from my son! I know what I saw, and it was enough. You had him hanging halfway over the railing.
I
What would have
wasn't-
happened if I hadn't come in when I did?
I wasn't trying to kill him.
Are you sure you're okay? Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, I am now. Man, it's a long way down.
Just take it easy.
I don't know. Almost getting pushed off like that reminds me of this hiking accident I had when I was in the mountains. I think I need a minute by myself.
Okay. I'll be right inside. You, me, inside. Now!
You're right, it is a long way down. Too bad Reva showed up when she did.
What happened in there?
I gotta get back in there.
No, hold on. You can hardly breathe. Now tell me what's going on. How can I
What if
help?
I missed something? What if I missed something? You didn't have to die. I missed something.
Philip? You're talking about Philip.
That's all I think about.
Rick, hey, you did everything that you could. I was there. I saw.
Okay,
Philip didn't die
I can't
because of
do
you.
this right now. Okay, I gotta get back in.
You're not alone. I understand. Okay?
Well, look who's back.
I'll take it from here, nurse. Your head right here where this wound is.
No, it's okay. Although, the way you bolted out of here earlier, I must look a lot worse than I feel.
It's nothing. Just had to take care of something. I'm sorry.
I just wanted to make sure that you were all right.
I froze. Something happened to me. I felt that same sort of helplessness I did when Philip was laying there, and I'm sorry.
I understand.
I know you do. And I really appreciate you sticking around.
Well, I'll see you soon.
Okay. Well, you know where to find me, right?
Thank goodness for that.
Good. Okay. Do you mind if we talk about this when we get home?
Oh, yeah, sure. That's fine.
I gotta get back to work.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, before I forget, Beth was looking for you earlier.
I know I saw her.
Okay. All right, then I guess I'll see you at home.
Okay.
Can you blame her?
I could get my own room, but how would you feel about me moving in with you?
Are you serious?
I know Josh would have to sign off on it.
Is that what you really want?
I mean, if that's what you want.
I would.
Just got finished. Nothing like reliving the worst night of your life.
It's so sad, Rick. At the end of his life, Philip hurt every person up on that board, and that's all some of them will ever remember about him.
And most of them had a motive to kill him.
Standard procedure.
I didn't kill Philip, Frank.
Get through to the person you love.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Yeah?
Listen, call me next week and we can get the kids together.
Yeah, all right,
Okay?
sounds good.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
It doesn't go away, Beth. Every single morning I wake up with this knot in my stomach.
I go into the study every morning and I expect to see Philip there pouring coffee. First one up, already at work.
You know, I read this article in the newspaper about the CEO that was cheating his employees, and I went right to that phone to call him. I used to just love getting in these arguments with him about corporate greed, and I just miss him. I just miss those fights.
James had a nightmare the other night. And I said to myself, in the morning, I'm going to yell at Philip for telling him all those scary stories.
Right.
Then I remembered. You know, you can fight with me anytime you want.
Oh, good. I'll tell you scary stories anytime that you want. I gotta go. I have a dinner reservation with my wife. Why don't you join us?
Oh, thanks, but I can't. I have a few things I have to go over with Frank.
Oh, well, seducing the police chief will get you nowhere.
Oh, then you tried it already?
Nice try.
Get out of here.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, Olivia. It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who's trying to pin this mess on me.
You.
About what?
We want our restaurant back, Lizard.
Oh, that's so silly. I'm not giving it back. My dad got this for me.
As a joke or as punishment, not because he really cared how you ran it.
Lizzie, I know how much you want to honor your father's memory, but you really don't know how tough it is to keep this place up and running.
My dad gave me company out of love. Okay, I'm gonna make it into something that he would be proud of. I don't get you people. Don't you understand a father wanting to take care of his daughter? That's the whole reason why you sold company in the first place, isn't it? You're not very different from my dad at all.
Huh. Well, they're both people anyway.
Excuse me.
Guilty, Olivia. Emma's father is dead. Do you even care?
Would he have cared if someone had shot me?
You know something? There is so much hate and anger inside of you. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if you killed Philip. And if you did, trust me, I'll be the first one in line to pull the switch.
Well, see, it's right here on the negative. And they must have just messed up the print job. Or maybe you decided not to have them printed.
I didn't. I'm sorry.
I could call the cops and have you run in.
Yeah, but you won't do that.
Breaking and entering is a crime, you know.
So is hiding evidence.
Evidence? You think I killed Philip?
Buzz, everybody knows that you hated my brother. And I happen to know you turned the alarm off the night he was killed. And he was killed right downstairs in your restaurant, or should we say Philip's restaurant.
You've single-handedly raised the suspicions of the entire Springfield PD. Congratulations.
Well, thank you for the ride and the lecture. It's
We're
great.
not finished quite yet, Lizzie.
Yes, we are, Harley.
I have known you a long time. I know the little girl who fought so hard to protect her mother. I know the little girl who fought so bravely when she was sick. And I know you wish there was more you could have done to help your father.
My father didn't need help, okay? He knew exactly what was going on. It was you people.
So I know you can relate when I tell you it is my time to protect my father. He means everything to me. He means everything to this town.
Yeah, my father meant everything to me, and somebody in this town took him away.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
You got a minute for your sister?
No, not really. I've got a meeting with Lizzie in a couple minutes, so.
It's okay. She's right out here. She'll wait. I wanted to talk to you about the murder case.
Look at the girls, matching dresses that Philip bought them. And there's Jude and Zach with him on the swing. We had so many plans.
Rick, look, I'm sorry, okay? But when I saw those pictures of Philip sort of looming over Zach and Jude, it just reminded me of the kidnapping, and I guess I freaked.
Looming. This is sort of dinner.
Buzz, I really am trying to help you.
Get out of here.
Frank's not going to be able to protect you when he finds out about this alarm thing. In fact, you're going to become his chief suspect. And if I was after you, Buzz, don't you think I would have told him by now? Buzz, I'm not here to help my family. I'm here to help yours. So just tell me, what's up with this shirt?
I cut my hand on a bagel cutter and wrapped the shirt around the wound. Take the shirt. Have the blood analyzed.
Buzz, I hate this, okay? I hate it just as much as you do.
Excuse me if I don't believe that. Your alliances seem to shift on a regular basis. Why would you put yourself on the line for me?
I think you know why.
You're right, Frank. I'm not just trying to protect you. I'm trying to...
Worse than usual? What happened? The chief get some confessions out of you finally?
Oh, he's saving the third degree for you, Lizzie.
Oh, come on, I have nothing to hide. You're the only one who has to gain something out of my father's death. You know, you really don't have to worry. I'll take care of Emma for you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Oh, you know, when they put you in jail for life. Don't worry, I'll take care of her. I mean, she has a Spaulding, so she should be brought up like one.
I'm not gonna let you anywhere near my daughter. You can count on that.
You know, I don't know how you're gonna keep me from it, because you'll be in prison. Let's go, Roxy. Let's go help Chief Cooper find Daddy's killer. Come on.
I'm still kicking. And the party's gonna start over again, so why don't you get me a couple of these?
No, not even if this was it. If this was the end for us, I wouldn't do that. And I wouldn't have you waste our precious last moments together staring into the bottom of a glass.
Oh, Sebastian, you're no fun.
What heard about anymore? I heard Blake on that radio thing, and I screamed. She couldn't hear me. And you, who promised me to come back, I hear you collapse on the phone, and I figured, that's it. This is all I get. I'm gonna die in here. So, I thought I would just stop feeling anything. You know how it is.
No, it's not the same.
I thought you cared about me. But you lock me up in here, you leave me here, you drive me to drink, and now you act like I've done something to you.
This is a rest, okay?
I thought you cared so much about me.
I'm not gonna let you waste your life.
It's gone. It's already gone.
No, it's not gone. And even if we only had one more day, one more hour, we make it count. Holly, look at me. We're here together. And if this was it, you know, if this was the end for me, then at the very least, I want to be able to look into your clear, beautiful eyes, and I want you to know that my life has meaning because I found my way. I found my way, Holly. So don't worry, I'm here. I'm gonna take care of you. Okay?
I want what's best for you.
Damn it, ripped my nail to shreds.
I think that's low on the list of things bothering you.
You've been out of sorts ever since Thanksgiving.
Well, why wouldn't I be? My mother is not around, and your crazy daughter is.
How are you guys?
Oh, we're great.
And you?
Oh, couldn't be better.
No, I am not drunk. I am a drunk.
You drank that entire bottle?
Yes.
How could you do that?
In one long glug, 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 glug. God grant me the serenity. Now, where is the bottle? The bottle. I asked you to bring me a bottle.
And good morning to you too, sunshine.
There's nothing good about this day. I hate this place. I hate you. And since I'm never going to get out of here, I would like to get stinking drunk so at least I can have a little pleasure before I die.
You know, it's so strange how these relatives just keep popping up.
Isn't it?
Roger's
Relatives
son.
are popping up all over Springfield these days.
Oh, that's right. How is it living with Jonathan?
It's great.
Great.
No, actually, it's not great. It's not great at all. Jonathan, my newfound son, is, well, he's a handful.
To put it mildly.
I mean, it's complicated, and there is more if you're interested.
Well, I'm sure we can match you in the complication.
Oh, no, I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Well, you're pretty cocky considering what we can bring to the table.
Dinah.
Yeah, against whom Blake took out a restraining order. And then there's a little matter of Blake's half-brother, Sebastian. Believe me, the jury is way out of the room still on that guy.
He has done nothing wrong.
Not that we know of.
See?
So it's pretty much a toss-up as to whose life is more complicated.
No. We win.
It doesn't work that way.
Of course it does. You were under a great deal of stress.
And I'm not now.
One little slip. You're gonna get past this because you're strong, Holly. And you are beautiful, and you're very, very brave.
You know, there's that pedestal thing. What have you been expecting from me?
Yes. Which reminds me, I put some mice in the freezer for Lou.
Mice.
It's for my snake. It's a boa constrictor. All 4 feet of them. And the mice are in baggies, so don't freak out if you see them, okay?
You feed this snake frozen mice?
No, I nuke them. Oh. In the microwave. He likes them warm and a little on the crispy side.
Oh, sorry. That's me.
I was about the Board of Ed negotiations. I gotta take it. Excuse me.
So, what are your plans for today?
Is your friend Buzz okay? He seems kind of upset.
I should go over and see what's up.
I'll go with you.
We'll be right back.
You take your time. So, alone at last. You gotta tell me, is there something in the water here in Springfield? Because the older women are so hot.
Older.
There's a compliment.
You sure about that?
Positive.
Are you flirting with me?
Would it bother you? I hear you used to be a real wild child. Back before you started doing the whole suburban mom thing. Now, I have a feeling that that crazy little girl is still running around inside, just dying to get out.
Don't you dream on, sweetheart.
I guess that means you don't know
Know what?
what I'm capable of.
Ooh, bad things?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Off the charts. Sweetheart.
Lizzie Spaulding's my new boss. Isn't the world a crazy place?
Why did you sell to Philip?
I don't know, temporary insanity. I thought it made sense at the time, and then I regretted it, and then it was too late because the damage was done. Have you seen our new pink menus?
Buzz, just buy this place back from Lizzie. Billy and I will front you the cash.
Well, thank you, but no, I tried, but she won't sell it. I'm just hoping that she'll change her mind when she realizes how much work goes into this place.
Give her enough room to hang herself, right? That works for me.
You could just call it, you know, Uncle. You got money for the place, right? Do something else with it. I mean, that was the original plan before Philip died. Stick to it.
No hindsights, no regrets.
Exactly. Go for it.
I can't.
Why not?
Something I got to do first. Excuse me.
Alan, what are you doing here? I mean, well, you know what I mean, Philip and everything.
Exactly. Well, Ross, this was the last place that Philip was conscious, and I guess I feel closer to him some way.
Alan, I just wanted to extend condolences for both myself and Reeve. I'm sorry that we couldn't be at the funeral, but our thoughts were with you.
Thank you, Josh.
I can't imagine what it would be like to lose a child.
Be very grateful, because you find yourself reliving their entire life, thinking of thousands of ways that you might have prevented this tragedy. Things you could have done, should have done.
I felt the same way about Dinah at times, but it's hopeless. You can't change the past, you know.
No, you can't.
And thanks for the breakfast. That was fun, but I think we have to take off now.
Oh, well, I saw you and Jonathan talking together. Seemed like you got along. What were you talking about?
Oh, snakes devouring crispy mice.
Oh, yeah, well, I know he comes on kind of strong.
Kind of.
Did he say something to upset you?
Just got a little personal, that's all. That's okay. I can handle it.
Okay, see ya. You.
Oh.
Outside.
Why?
Outside.
Whoa.
Hey, did you say something to upset Blake when you were alone with her in there?
Did she say that I did?
I'm asking you.
Hey, I was just making small talk with her, and if she can't handle that, that's her problem.
No, it's our problem. I think you were looking to cause trouble from the moment you sat down with us in there. Mice in the microwave?
That's
Please.
me. I was just talking about the things that I like to talk about.
Right.
Hey, I didn't learn how to say the perfect thing at the perfect time when I was growing up, because I was too busy learning how to dodge punches.
Wah. So now you hit first, is that it? Do you know why you do that, Jonathan?
Well, a shrink would probably say that it's a defensive mechanism I've developed to avoid intimacy, which I equate with pain and rejection. But I think it's just pretty good fun.
Big bad Jonathan. You talk so tough. But I think when push comes to shove, you don't have real guts.
Try me.
Really? Okay. This way.
Where we go?
Never matter. She thought if you wished something enough, it'd come true. So she'd put on her bathing suit and plunge in, telling herself it was August and sweltering.
Yeah, that was Mom.
She never was much on reality. Can't say as I blame her. Oh, don't look so guilty. You're just doing your job.
You ready to go, Pop?
Sure.
I'm going to try that. I'm sorry about this. I'll catch you both later.
That's all right. That's all right. Okay, Blake, you ready to go?
Yes, I am.
Oh, Blake. Hey, Marcy.
I'm glad I ran
into you. Your brother left us when he was at the hospital.
My brother? He was at the hospital?
Sebastian was back in Springfield?
What was he doing? I mean,
Is he okay?
I'm sorry. He collapsed. He didn't tell you?
Well, is it serious?
I'm sorry, I can't say anything. Sebastian's sick?
I am, Drew.
I don't know. He gave me some sort of reason, but I didn't believe him.
You're worried about your mother, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Just a little. What is this? It's like some cross between a radio or a... Hello?
Hello? Hello, is anyone there?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, let me try. Hello?
I hate you. You hear me? You are the most selfish, sadistic...
Oh.
What is this? Another trick?
No. A trick. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Get up, Sebastian.
Oh. The pain.
You really think I'm a fool, don't you?
Help me, please. Help me.
You deal with the past. I'm out of here.
How long do you want to be a victim? How long do you want to be a slave to the pain that's raging inside you?
I'm not a victim.
Well, you sure act like one. When it's convenient for you. So this is what you have to do. I know that you've dreaded confronting Alfred your entire life, but you have to do this. I mean, do you want this? I mean, I'll be there with you 200% to support you. In fact, I'd like to give him an earful myself. Do you want to get to know each other? Do you want to have a shot at a relationship? Because if you do, then this is what you need to do.
All right. Now, before you two start fighting, I need to let you know how things are going to work around here.
Lizzie, we're not going to fight with you today. You're the boss, so whatever you want us to do, just tell us and we'll go ahead and do it.
You're up to something. You're both fired.
Are we finished here?
Yeah, for the moment. Frank had to go and answer a call. It's not looking very good right now, Buzz. The story of my life.
And it would be someone that we don't know. At least it wouldn't be a friend or... You know, it would be over, Rick. It would all be over.
Security? Oh, gosh, all I wanted to do was clear my dad's name. Okay, what now, Ruthie?
No, with Lizzie and me, would this have happened? I mean, would our lives be completely different?
Ask myself the same questions, Beth. I mean, to see my best friend die in the way that he did, it makes me question every single thing in my life.
I guess it will fade eventually. I mean, things will get back to normal at some point, right?
Sure.
What's taking Frank so long?
Beth, I've been thinking about taking a leave of absence. I'm so burnt out. I mean, every patient that comes in the hospital, it looks like Philip. Every situation, it just brings back everything, and I don't even know how to articulate it to you. It's
okay. It's okay. I understand.
I just need a break. I just need to clear my head. And the good thing is, if Ruth is responsible for this, maybe, just maybe, we'll find some peace.
Okay, think. How do you get out of here? Well, you know Houdini. You may as well just give up.
Because we need him.
Well, I don't think you can count on Buzz, not right now.
Yeah, why would we be able to? I just want to make Daddy proud, and I can't do this by myself. I can't.
Bite your tongue, young lady.
What am I supposed to do, Alex?
Lizzie, you are not a quitter.
I know that, but what? What do I do?
Well, learn it. Learn the business. I mean, learn everything you can about the restaurant business. How do you think I got started?
You were in the restaurant business?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, no. But I taught myself the company business, the family business, and with no help at all, let me tell you. Look, your father gave you an opportunity. Make him proud. Better yet, Lizzie, make yourself proud, darling.
I know what I'm going to do. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm sure.
No, I don't.
Ruth, it's Chief Cooper. I'm coming in. Ruth? Ruth, it's Chief Cooper. Ruth?
He's still gone.
I know.
He's gone.
I just realized that it doesn't matter whether they catch the killer or not because I still have this incredible emptiness inside.
I mean, doesn't it feel that things will never quite be the same again?
Oh, Rick. And Christmas is just a couple of weeks away. Do you know how hard this is going to be on Lizzie, Zach, and James?
And for you, too.
For all of us.
What?
We have to stop doing this. We have to stop walking around depressed
You're
all
right.
the time.
You're
He
right.
wouldn't want this.
You're right. Life is too short.
Yeah.
So listen, along those lines, I've been thinking about talking to you about something. I've been thinking about going away.
On a vacation?
Longer.
I mean, going away?
Yeah.
Going away?
Now, listen, you've got to promise me you're not going to laugh at me. You promise me?
Yeah, I promise. I'm not going to laugh.
I've been thinking about chartering a sailboat.
I mean, you're not serious.
You just promised me you weren't going to laugh at me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I
you're
just can't
laughing at
picture
me.
you on a boat with a little cap on, with your arms stretched out, proclaiming yourself king of the world.
Thank you. I'm glad that I'm still good for a laugh or two. Thanks.
I'm sorry. Oh, wait a minute. You're really serious
Yes,
about
I am
this.
serious about
I'm
this.
sorry. Okay. You've been giving this a lot of
I
thought.
have been.
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like I need to cut loose and break free. I mean, Mel and I are in this rut, and we really need to get away.
And what does she say about this?
I haven't talked to her about it yet.
Oh.
But don't you think it's a great idea? I mean, think about it. All of us out in the open seas. I mean, these long summer days and these beautiful starlit nights and nothing to do but just hop from one island to the next. I mean, doesn't that sound like fun?
Yeah, it does.
I mean, they've been through the roughest times of all, and I think it's got to stop. Besides,
No. I'm tired of being reminded of Philip every place that I go. He was my best friend, and I just...
You know, I'm going to tell you something. You can't run away from your memories.
I could try. I could just pretend, just think of something else for a while.
Okay. Just as long as you know that sailing around the world won't make you forget your best friend.
I had more than one best friend.
Me too.
You should have seen Lizzie with Joey. There was nothing she wouldn't do for him.
Nothing, huh?
You're not thinking what I'm thinking, are
Oh,
you?
come on, Marina. Why not? I mean, she loves the attention. All I'd have to do is throw in a little bit of charm, make her think that I like her, and then eventually I could get her to sell that company to its rightful owners.
Did you?
This home was with me, her father's family.
Don't worry. The paramedics are on the way.
Step away from him. Get away. What did you do to him?
Nothing. I swear, he just started having chest pains.
Gus, hold on to her. Do not let her go back up some way.
I got her.
I'll hang in there.
You need to get out of here, Ruth.
My dad.
Well, you can see your father at the hospital. As yourself now. Go.
What am I supposed to do? Just make a run for it?
Hit me.
What?
Hit me. Come on, hit me. Make it look good.
That was too hard.
Are you sure you want to go through with this?
We didn't come all the way down to San Jamar to turn around and go back.
Look, if he was the only one who knew where her daughter was
what
at the
he's
time,
trying to
why?
say is that I'm going to jail whether I did it or not because he's going to make sure of it so he can get his hands on my daughter.
Well, it doesn't matter what he says. You're the mother. Her home is with you.
Correction. There's nothing you can do for compromise.
I'm not going to compromise when it comes to my daughter,
Dad, I
Billy.
know you mean well, but just...
Okay, guys, I don't care what you do, really. But I've been there. And with the Spauldings, you got two choices. You surrender, or you fight fire with fire.
Can I go in and see him?
Oh, Frank's in there right now, but when he leaves, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Lily.
Big old caddy with the long horns on the front.
Just for fun. Why, there's no new law against being a cowboy, is there?
No. Just an old one. The oldest one there is. Thou shalt not kill. I'm not accusing you of anything other than lying to the police about your whereabouts the night of Philip's murder.
Somebody's been talking to their brother.
No. I'm talking to Frank about this. I'm working this case independently.
Who's your client?
It's just you have a personal interest.
Well, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you know this, but the police are looking at my father as the prime suspect.
What do they got on Buzz?
Doesn't matter.
Hey, look, I don't want to see Buzz hang for this, and he and I have been through a lot together, you know that. But if you're looking to pin this on me instead of him, darling, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Am I? Because you made it well known that you weren't anywhere near company the night of Philip's murder. Only I have a witness who says they saw you cruising the neighborhood that night in your big old car with the long horns.
Sick? Twisted? Why? Because I can read the thoughts in your head. I hear you used to have a knack for that. Come on, I did my homework, Reva. Maybe the psychic energy runs in the family.
You have no idea what's going on in my head. And those thoughts you think you're reading, you put them there. I never blamed you for anything. I never accused you of hurting your adoptive parents.
But you got to admit, it makes perfect sense. The timing, I mean. I off the people that you dumped me with, and then I come back to Springfield looking for you.
You don't scare me.
I think I do. But you're the one who wanted to come here and find my demons. So, how do you like these demons? Hey! Reba, watch it! If I could do this to the foster parents, imagine what I'll do to the real one who left me.
I mean, you have the advantage. You know the odds. You read my charts.
I do. I know the odds.
So what about it?
Our little Las Vegas and the
It's all
odds.
collecting, though.
Well, I thought there was a sick person in here. Did I miss something?
If I thought that Alexandra had anything to do with Philip's murder, I would feed her to the wolves with my own hands.
What are you going to tell me? You don't think she's capable of murder?
Why we're here, right? So that you could face Alfred and let off some steam. Well, you didn't even have to face him. So as far as I'm concerned, we're done.
You are in your own kind of hell. And I'm gonna go there to bring you back.
The murder on me. So the question is whether I did or not.
Did you?
Ross, what's going on?
Oh, Olivia, you know, I still handle certain legal issues for the Spauldings. I want to give you this in person.
What is it?
Open it.
Grandparent visitation rights? Is he out of his mind?
Alan wants to make sure that he's allowed to see his granddaughter.
So he's suing.
Well, no, it's a legal formality that assures him of a lifelong relationship with Emma.
He doesn't want a relationship, Ross. He wants to take my daughter away from me.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
It's okay. I was in visiting Buzz, so...
How is he?
Fine, fine. Well,
Oh, what?
the fertility test. Did you get your results back?
Yeah.
Oh. It's okay, you know? I mean, if it's bad news, Edmund, we'll deal with it. We'll be okay.
Well, generally, a 3 million count is considered to be good, generally.
And you were...
Mine only came in at 100 million.
strong. So really, technically speaking, I think I could single-handedly populate the entire... Or 200 or 300.
What? We're saying wonderful, nice things about you. Should get used to that sound, huh? What do you think? How do I look? Any different?
One time does not a baby make, Dinah.
Well, I don't know who taught you the facts of life, Jeffrey, but it only took me one time to make a baby, and it...
Okay.
Don't do that. You have no idea how much I have at stake. I could lose my little girl.
I really do wish I could help you with that, Olivia, but I can't.
I don't even know if I'm on the right track at all. I'm just grasping at straws here, trying to clear my... You know what? None of it matters anyway, because all I can think about is my father lying in that hospital bed and what is going to happen to him.
He's gonna be all right, isn't he?
Just don't ask me any more questions, okay?
In agony since I got in here. Everyone's saying, you know, I'm okay, I'm stable, I'm looking good.
Well, that's all true. Except maybe the looking good part. Medical science can just do so much.
Lillian, this is my second time in this place in a year.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Am I gonna die tomorrow? And when I walk out of here, am I gonna collapse in a heap? Or am I gonna, my heart gonna stop beating tonight while I'm sleeping? It's gonna stop beating when I go out to pick up the Sunday paper.
Yeah, you could die tomorrow. But so could I when I had cancer. You just can't dwell on it. It'll drive you crazy.
What can I get you? I want some black coffee, and if I ask for any of this stuff, do not give it to me.
You seem almost joyful.
I am.
I never thought of you as the maternal type. You always seemed a bit too driven.
Well, right now, I guess I'm driven to have a baby.
If he goes to trial, I just don't think his heart is strong enough. I don't think he has the strength to get through this. Then we're just going to have to find out who really did it.
No, listen, one quick question, okay?
You haven't heard from him all day.
No, I'm just looking for Rick.
Okay. No, thank you.
I'm sorry.
What's the problem?
I'm looking for Rick. I can't find him anywhere.
Join the club.
15 seconds to go. Spalding up by 2. No, he's up by 1. Broward's got the ball. 10, 8, 6. This is for the championship. 4, 2, 1. Go to the goals.
No good. Game's over.
How'd you know I was here?
I didn't. World Championship, huh? Phillips winning?
Yeah. I don't know. I thought if I let him win, he might come back. It's worth a shot, huh?
Walk down the street these days.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of writing, not acting.
Oh, I don't have the talent for that.
You never know.
The other night, and I wanted to know if he could fill me in on the details.
Why not just ask Sebastian?
He's kind of a hard guy to get in touch with. But, you know, did Rick say anything about that? No.
No, I mean, we haven't talked about his caseload lately. Or much of anything else.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you know, when you do talk to Rick, will you tell him to please call me?
I will.
Mel, I know that things have been tough for Rick since Philip died.
Things have been tough all around.
It's gonna get better. Oh, come on.
I know it will.
Yeah.
It's just a lot.
It's not much of a sacrifice, Beth. He usually won most of the time anyways.
He liked to win. Guess it caught up with him.
You know, I'd worked for him most of the time. He absolutely refused to entertain the idea that he would lose at anything.
Yeah. Like when Lizzie was sick. Do you remember he wouldn't let any of us breathe a word of doubt about her chances? He said that she was going to beat it and they were going to win together.
And they won, Beth. How's Lizzie doing?
At the moment, all she can focus on is doing what she thinks her father would want her to do.
Her father wanted his daughter to be just like you. Well, at one point he did.
At one point?
Well, yeah. Yeah, at one point, a long time ago when he won you over.
Won me over?
Yeah.
Oh. You mean when he beat you out?
Oh, no.
No. Rick, come on. I don't think you fought all that hard for me.
Dad, please, you guys were a force of nature. I just had to step out of the way so I didn't get caught up in the storm. Besides, you were the only person who made him happy.
No, that's not true.
That's true.
No.
Yes, it is.
No. You made him happy, too. You were a good friend to him.
A lot of people didn't see that, Beth. There were so many things he did for me that I didn't even know about. He really just wanted me to be happy.
And you paid him back. He'd wreak havoc, and you had his back every time, no matter what.
Yeah, but I don't have to do that now, do I?
No.
I don't have to be the reliable, steady friend. Maybe it's my turn to wreak a little havoc.
So is that why you went AWOL today?
AWOL. I took the afternoon off.
Yeah, well, you didn't tell your wife. She's been looking for you.
I'll take that as a sign that I should go home and talk to my wife. But if I make it, I'll take that as a sign you should stay here and hang out with me. Okay? Got a deal?
Rick.
Great. Nothing but net and plenty of time left on the clock.
Closer. I know he's sick and he needs my help. And he could die. So what kind of sick irony is that, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around. So, how are you feeling?
Who cares? Open the damn door!
I take...
No, you don't know how to reach Ed.
Well, first things first, all right? I gotta save Tony. Once that's done, then I'll...
So what are you doing here?
Same thing you are, I guess.
Fella.
I miss him.
So do I. I miss him a lot. You know what's nice, Beth? What's really nice is that I have somebody I can actually admit that to.
I'm actually a little surprised to see you here today. After all that talk about the sailing trip the other day, I half expected that you'd be gone already.
Well, spontaneity takes a lot of work. Besides, I can't go yet. You haven't told me that you're gonna go.
Rick.
What?
I already told you that's something that I shouldn't be a part of. That's an adventure that you and Mel should share. So, where are you going, Mr. Spontaneity?
Around the world.
Wow. That's gonna be some long trip.
No, Beth, it's the name of a basketball game around the world.
Oh.
You shoot from different places on the basketball court. I'm gonna teach you how to play.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no. You get the wrong person. I'm horrible at basketball, and even if I were the right person, I've got on the wrong shoes.
I like your shoes. I like your shoes a lot. This is perfect. Finally, a game I can win at.
Sandy, there's a call.
The only problem is you're damaged goods, so he has to fix you before he can take you home, plug you in.
Bye, JB.
You think what I did to you was terrible? He's turning you into some kind of reclamation project. Like you're some top.
That was pretty sad, very sad.
Hey, see, you're as bad as Philip.
You know what I think your problem is with your basketball shot? It's not unlike this trip I want you to take with me. You have no follow-through. But I'm going to help you with this little problem.
Oh, no.
Miss.
No.
Please, let me show you. Part of it is...
This is fun.
Look at, see, look at this. See, that's good for a pageant wave, all right? Hello, thank you for voting me. No, it's not good for a basketball shot, okay? All right, so look at the front of the rim and use your legs. Your legs are your friend.
I'm a mannequin in a sporting goods store window is what I feel like.
Yeah. Don't talk to me that way. It's not going to work, all right? Look at the front of the rim, use your knees, and after you let go, follow through with the shot, okay?
Okay.
All right. And by the way, we're not leaving on this trip till you make it. So there's no pressure.
Okay.
Ready? Okay, let go.
What trip? Everybody, even Beth. Nobody seemed to know where you were.
Mel, I'm sorry.
No, that's
I
all
didn't
right.
know.
I wasn't trying to avoid you, honey. I was just taking a break from the hospital, that's all.
Well, your timing is lousy. Buzz Cooper was admitted.
Oh, my God. What happened? Did he have another heart attack?
No, thankfully, but Harley was asking for you.
I'm sorry, but I don't live at the hospital.
No, you don't even come around that much anymore.
I should get going.
No, it's okay. I want you to stay. We're fine. Fine, right?
I honestly don't know.
I asked Fisher to cover for me this afternoon, Mel, because I've been feeling burnout. I'm tired. I feel like my whole life, my whole existence is nothing but putting on hospital scrubs and treating one patient after another, and I'm burnt out.
You are a doctor.
Do I care about Buzz and my other patients? Absolutely. But it's not all that I am or all that I want to do. I've been trying to explain this to you, but you haven't been listening. I'm just tired. I need a break.
Look, I understand, okay? But you haven't answered me about the trip.
I was going to surprise you when the timing was right. I had this idea that we would charter a sailboat, Mel, and literally just let the wind take us away for 2 months, 6 months, I don't know how long, but just long enough for us to see the world. I mean, what do you think?
Well, that's quite a bold plan.
You obviously don't like the idea, do you?
It seems a little far-fetched now, don't you think?
Why is that?
Well, hearing the news about Buzz sort of brings you back down to earth, right?
Actually, no, it doesn't. The truth is, hearing the news about Buzz makes me want to get on that boat first thing in the morning.
Inside before someone else wants it.
Okay.
My own cousin be any better, okay? Let alone go away. It's not gonna change me. I am what I am. And there's the kind of guy out there who's perfect for someone like me.
No, just listen to me. Just because you slept with this guy once doesn't mean he's the only kind of guy you can ever be with.
I can make it. You said you were good to your word, so let's go. Now.
Well, after my heart transplant, what was the overriding feeling that we both had? What was it? It was gratitude that I was alive because I came that close to death, that close, and it could happen again in an instant. My life could be taken away just like that.
Right, I know. But are you thinking about this because of Philip?
Of course I'm thinking of because of Philip. What else would I be thinking about?
Nothing is going to happen to you.
How would my children remember me if I was taken away tomorrow? How would they remember me? They would remember me the way I remember my father, Mel, as a workaholic doctor that was never around. And that's unacceptable to me. Do you understand that? I want my children to know me. I want my children to know who their father is.
They do know you.
No, they don't know me.
They know you. Rick, you can't act out of fear, okay? You can't turn your life upside down because you're afraid you've missed something or will miss it. You haven't. Our life is here in Springfield, okay? Raising our kids, going to work, that's what we do. It's not you and Philip and Beth and Mindy in high school. We're all grown up now.
Thank you. Well, thank you for reminding me of the happiest time of my life. I should probably go. No, that's all right. I got responsibilities, remember?
Rick! Thank you, by the way, for calling me back and letting me know you found him.
I'm not his mother.
What are you, exactly?
I'm his friend. Can you say the same?
The games at the high school football field.
Yeah, okay.
And guess what? You can be the head cheerleader with all of that spirit.
I'm trying, okay?
Honey, look at her, honey. Look at her. She's being a tremendous help.
It's all fake.
Leah, listen to me. I know that you want your mom here, and I did too, but she made a choice, sweetheart.
So did Beth. She chose Alan over you even after she found out the baby was yours. And you're defending her why? Because she's good at parties?
Please, not here.
You know, even if you get custody, they'll find a way to cut you out. They'll hurt you, Dad, and you'll never see your baby.
You're handling this whole thing like a pro.